Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the part 2 of my pond and lake lures that I take with me. This is my crankbait box and rod and reel that I would normally take to any pond or lake that I fish. Now obviously with these crankbaits, I do go a little bit heavier, especially on the gear, and I use different size lures. So with that said, let's go ahead and show you what I got. It's in a Plano box I have marked for pond. But here's some of the crankbaits that I have in here, guys. Rapala J7. This is the crappie magic little crankbait in the silver clear shad color. This is also a crappie magnet in the blackback shad color. I get these at Walmart. And these three here have caught my second biggest bass. My 6-pound bass I have caught on 3 of these lures right here. They work very well, and you would think bigger bass would like a bigger lure, but these seem to work great. And then we got some Booyah lipless cranks there and a red crawl. This is just a silver shad, blue and silver shad lipless crankbait there that was given to me by my brother, so I'm not really sure what brand. As you can tell by looking at it, it's been used a lot. It's pretty beat up. And down here I have some little bigger crankbaits to go for some bigger bass, and that's just your standard little topwater popper there. A little deep diving Rapala. I believe it's the DT6 model. I believe that dives pretty good. This one here is the Strike King shallow crank. Does really well. I think that color they call that is the smallmouth bass color, I believe. I could be wrong on that. This is another KVD. This is a 1.5 KVD as well. This is a 1.5 as well. This is the silent chartreuse with blackback model. I've caught some really nice bass on that thing. And then the new Berkeley line of crankbaits they've been putting out, the bluegill color. I've caught my biggest 20-pound, 24-pound carp on this one here, and I've caught some nice bass, but that one really did great on the carp. So I didn't even know carp chased lures, but apparently they did that day, and I caught a nice one. But that's just the crankbaits that I always have these on me no matter where I go. These are my go-to crankbaits right here. So that's the pond box there. Now the gear I'm using is the Bass Pro Comp RT1 graphite rod. This rod is a 6'6" medium heavy fast action tip, and this holds between 10 and 20-pound line from 3/8 ounce of a lure up to 1 ounce. Very strong rod, guys. I call it a 17-pound channel cat off of this rod and reel combo right here. And the reel is a Zebco 33 Max. It also came from Bass Pro. It's shipped together, and it's got that Cajun red line on it. It's 20-pound line. So like I said, when I use my crankbaits, I go a little heavier because usually if you're cranking, you get bigger fish just because the noise, the rattle, and the vibration it gives off. So I go a little heavier just to be prepared. But there you are, guys. That's kind of a little quick second video on my crankbaits that I use. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me some comments. Let me know if you thought. And if you want some more in-depth, reviews or some other things on the channel, just leave me a comment, let me know, and I'll try to get those things done for you guys. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a good day.